everyone, and welcome to tonight's edition of Breeding to Win. The 2020 CTS Ready to Run Unbroken 2-year-old and mixed sale takes place online on Sunday the 29th of November. And it looks like the CTS team will be busy this week with the gallops starting tomorrow, Monday the 16th of November, and Friday the 20th of November at Durbanville Racecourse. Both days will be televised on Teletrack and teletrack.com. And then all eyes will be focused on the 1.25 million rand De Grendel CTS Ready to Run Stakes, which takes place on Saturday, the 21st of November at Kenilworth Racecourse. With over 170 lots on sale this year, we take a closer look on tonight's show at the individuals that will be going under the hammer.
Set to go for the CTS Ready to Run Stakes. Cirillo, that's the one they got to get to with 100 metres left to go. In the middle, Majestic Mozart out the back. He's charging, but Cirillo is coming home to win it.
2.5 million rand, the CTS Ready to Run Stakes. Pure State, Rio Karari tries for all he's worth, but Pure State doesn't want to know about it.
Quality studs breed quality individuals, and that's what you can expect from the 6 lots representing one of South Africa's champion breeders, Drakenstein Stud.
Drakenstein Stud, I've got 6 horses on the CTS Ready to Run and 2-year-old sale, and Kevin's with me to tell us a little bit more. I'm certainly looking forward to seeing the 4 Ready to Run horses at gallops this coming week. Kevin, you've got some lovely horses on the sale with some nice pedigrees. We'll start with the Ready to Runs. You've got lot 55, it's called Impact, a lovely colt by Futura.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Futura is doing very well at the moment, and we're very happy with this colt. He's definitely, I think our top lot. He's a big scope. He's sort of classic sort of Futura type, and the mother comes from a wonderful family. It's a family at Drakenstein that Gainor's developed over a number of years, and this would be the mother's first foal, but he certainly doesn't look like a first foal, and he's a typical Futura, and we think he'll go really well, and couldn't be happy with him.
And of course, Jason does a great job out on your farm. Have they all got nice actions and going the right way on the track?
Yeah, very much so. Actually, they've been very easy this year. Not a lot of challenges, and we couldn't be happier. Yeah.
Lot 59 is another colt. It's called Slings and Arrows by Trippy out of Happy Archer.
Yeah, he's a more in the mould of his mother, compact sort of horse, but he moves very well, and they're few and far between the Trippies nowadays. But he had a listed winner the other day, and he still does a wonderful job. So I mean, this is a spectacular pedigree, and the mother's been a little bit unlucky with some of the horses being sold to Hong Kong. So we haven't seen what the mother's been capable of, but this colt is very much in the mould of the mother, and he goes really well, and I think it'll be a precocious 2-year-old.
Lot 64 is a filly, Trip to Ireland, another Trippy. This one out of Irish Myth.
Yeah, so she's a very beautiful filly. This is owned in partners with some partners of ours. So we are very, very happy with her. She moves beautifully. We won this race a couple of years ago with a filly like Miss Catalan. Very similar type of filly. She's got a beautiful shoulder, nice moving filly, and she goes really well. And the mother was a beautiful filly by Dynasty, so couldn't be happy with her.
Yeah, a lot to get excited about. Lot 72 is a colt, double the odds by Twice Over out of Monte Carlo Girl, and Twice Over's been doing really well.
Yeah, he said, he should be, and he's starting to get those better books that are coming through. People sort of forget that sometimes, these stallions that go through waves a little bit. His better books are starting to run now. He's certainly shown that he's capable of getting colts and fillies. But this colt is an easy moving sort, and I'm sure that he, like most of the family, will come out and win. He goes really well. Jason's very happy with him, and he's a nice sort. Typical ready to run type of horse.
And then you've got the two-year-olds, both fillies. Lot 102 is a Vercingetorix out of Wayward, and then you've got 164, the Elusive Fort filly.
Yeah, so the Elusive Fort filly is for a client of ours, and she's a nice filly, and the Vercingetorix is a really smart filly. She was a filly that we had on nationals. Unfortunately, we had to take her off for a little bit of an injury that she had. But I think when they get to the sales, I think she's everything you want in a Vercingetorix filly. She's got great power behind, a great big shoulder as well. And this is the Dragonstein groom's horse. They bought the mare Wayward a long time ago, and have done a wonderful job with her. And the first foal Visiway came out, and there's 1-2 for Michael Azzi and Adam up in Johannesburg. So you couldn't be happy with the way the mare's doing it. And obviously then the pedigree got a bit of a boost with Lobo's Legend. So I think this mare can throw a good one, and I think this filly certainly looks that way.
Yeah, very, very exciting little draft you've got, and I look forward to seeing you at Gallops this week, and hope you sell well.
Thanks, Fee. Thanks very much.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, Drakenstein have certainly got a nice little draft going. As I said, 4 in the ready-to-run section and 2 two-year-olds. They really do look to have some nice pedigrees, and we look forward to seeing them at the Gallops this coming week.
Up next, we look at the draft representing MGAS Bloodstock and Paul Diamant Estate.
Paul Diamant are once again offering a strong draft at the upcoming sale. We're going to take a look at a few on offer, and I got these words from Monique. Lot 9, a bay colt by Vercingetorix out of Polar Trip. A well-made athletic colt who looks to be an early type. He's a compact and muscular colt who oozes quality. You certainly want to be getting involved with this pedigree. Vercingetorix speaks for himself, and the dam being by Trippy has produced some useful sorts in Always in Charge and Captain Lars. Lot 24, a bay colt by the popular sire William Longsword out of Spirited. Hard to believe this is a November foal. He is a strong, solid chap, muscular, with a good shoulder and no-nonsense, workmanlike look about him. Lot 30 is a bay colt from MGAS Bloodstock. He is by Global View out of Val de Vie. He is a quality colt with a good shoulder, tall and scopy with a good action. He just keeps on impressing us every time he goes for a gallop. Lot 32 is a bay colt by Kuari out of Adorable, who is by the great Captain L. By a champion sire of 2-year-olds from a group placed dam, who is by a champion sire of 2-year-olds, the half-brother to impressive debut farm sale winner Comet Diding, is bred on the outstanding cross and has the looks to match. Lot 53 is a bay colt by William Longsword out of Fort Belvedere. A really good-looking William Longsword who will attract plenty of attention. He has a beautiful big stride and just looks the part. He is one to look out for. Lot 57, a bay filly by What a Winter out of Guiding Light. She has an incredible temperament and generous eye. She puts her best foot forward every time she steps on the track. She will just keep on improving.
and Annabelle Andrews' Sorrento stud is well represented by their resident stallion and Triple Crown winner, Louis the King.
Terry and Annabelle Andrews from Sorrento Stud send out a well-prepped draft. Lot 4 is a well-grown filly by Twice Over, half-sister to promising Meet at the George with a lovely big action. Lot 5 by Inform Master of My Fate, beautifully put together, works really well and shows lots of pace. Lot 50, Reign of Peace, developing into a beauty. The half-sister to the consistent Dark Crystal, works exceptionally well. Lot 37, King Magnus, an eye-catching colt who works well and is a lovely looker. Lot 62, Louis Diamond, the pick of the string, magnificent full sister to the useful Louis Gem, who contests a Group 3 next week. Big action and movie star looks. Lot 69, Top Man, a really well-grown colt with a big action. Lot 74 is a colt, a king returns. He's unbroken, the first foal of a really quick mare, a November foal but has developed really well. Be sure to see them gallop on Friday at Durbanville.
We're very excited about the launch of our new product, the Cuda Mortality Booster product. Like most good ideas, it's come from a place of personal experience, and I had the unfortunate experience last year of losing a horse that we bought in a partnership at one of the earlier yearling sales. And when you hear the bad news of something terrible happening to your horse, there's obviously a variety of emotions. There's sadness for the horse, and then at some point you start thinking about the financial consequences as well. And my first feeling was, well, thank goodness I decided to insure the horse. But then fairly soon after that, I realized that while that was indemnifying me for the financial loss in terms of that original purchase price and the original costs associated with buying that horse, it was still a significant financial loss to me, and that the subsequent training fees and veterinary fees and spelling fees, etc., weren't covered, and that I would never get the benefit of seeing my horse run, and at the same time I'm suffering a significant financial loss. And that really is where the idea was born. And we asked, can we develop a product that covers you for your initial purchase price, but then also indemnifies you for costs post that original purchase date? And that is exactly what this product does. So this product insures your horse for the purchase price and any associated costs, and then your sum insured effectively increases as you spend more money on the horse, as you pay for training fees, as you pay for spelling fees, as you pay for veterinary fees, subject to an overall maximum of 12,500 Rand a month. So in the unfortunate event of your horse dying, say 6 months after purchase, we will indemnify you for that original purchase price as well as costs run up in that 6 month period. In terms of pricing, we as with all our Kuda products, it's priced extremely competitively, and I think it offers wonderful value for money. I'll certainly be ticking that box for my own purchases at future sales. And please feel free to contact either Joe or myself with any questions you may have about the product, and we'd love to tell you more.
Golden Touch Thoroughbred Services have the progeny from the likes of Vercingetorix, Twice Over and Gimme the Green Light, representing their draft.
Golden Touch have a very good record with the Ready to Run sale, selling 3 horses off this sale over the past 5 years that have come out and won the first baby race of the season. 2 have gone on to earn stakes in the big Ready to Run money races in Sunset Trip, Gold Image and Miss Generosity. Currently 4 of the top 20 rated horses for this year's Ready to Run race were bred and raised by Golden Touch: Northern Song, Tarantino, Fast Love and Sovereign Rose. Recently, the top rated horse on this list was Remus, who has subsequently been exported. He would have made it 5 in the top 20 for Golden Touch. Golden Touch are offering Lot 31 Splitting Image. This twice over filly is a lovely size and is very athletic. Her half-sister Gold Image won the first 800 metre 2-year-old race for her new owners within 2 weeks of the Ready to Run sale, and then ran 3rd in the 1 million rand Kenilworth Kuda Sprint. She went on to win a 3rd race and earned Grade 3 black type in the Strelitzia Stakes. This filly is a lovely big filly and very athletic, and comes out of a speedy female line. Lot 34 Bush Tracker. This good-looking, striking, elusive Fort colt moves well with a lovely action and good attitude. He hails from a family full of black type, which bodes good for his future. Elusive Fort, the sire of the Grade 1 Derby winner this year. A good one to earmark and watch at the gallops. A lovely, correct colt. Lot 46, Empress of Jade. This lovely big long-striding Rafie filly is well related to the likes of Elusive Silver and Elusive Fort, and hails from the female line of the famous Millard E family. She has a beautiful action and looks like her speed will extend to the classic distance too. She is a standout filly with a fine pedigree. Lot 70, Jack Tar. This magnificent Jackson colt is a half-brother to Miss Generosity, who won the first 800 metre 2-year-old race. She backed that up with a 2nd win at Greyville. With his precocious attitude and beautiful action, this well-developed colt should follow suit and win early in his career. Lot 2, Happy and Glorious. This colt is by one of the hottest sires in the country at the moment, from a nursery that produces champions, Vilgerbos Stud. He is still immature but shows lovely pace in his work. He has a brilliant pedigree. Lot 11 is an unnamed filly. She's a very well-bred filly, especially on the dam side. Twice Over is producing winners of both fillies and colts. She is a neat filly and has a touch of class about her, and will be a value purchase. Lot 21, he is typical of Vercingetorix and has a beautiful action. He is quite immature but looks like he's going to be quite speedy. He is a great mover and shows a lovely gallop and will have a lot to come. This draft from Golden Touch has been well prepped, and you can see them gallop on Friday at Durbanville.
Altus Jubez, Ritos Kroll stud, has been in the business for many years and knows what it takes to breed strong and racy individuals.
Rita Squirrel Stud, situated on the coast in Stilby, have a smashing draft on the 2-year-old section of the CTS sale. Lot 114, Dark Fury by Imperial Stride out of Black Shadow. She's a quality athletic looking filly with a good deep girth. Lot 118, Cross Examiner by Pathfork out of a Silvano mare, Clementis. He's a well-balanced colt with a good hind quarter. Lot 133, Triton, a colt by Jackson out of Gilded Moon. This colt has a lovely temperament. Lot 135, Sevastopol, by Lingari out of Gushishi. He's a well put together colt and a good mover. Lot 138, Frozen Snow, a filly by Elusive Fort out of a Western Winter mare, Ice House. She's athletic and oozes quality and scope. Lot 141, Queenstown, a filly by Coup de Gras out of a Dynasty mare, Jubilante. A solid, well-balanced, early-looking sort. Lot 149, Rocket Woman, a filly by Jackson out of a Silvano mare, Korea. She's neatly put together and looks strong. Lot 151, Spy Master, a colt by Willow Magic out of a Var mare, Lady of Scandal. He's a big, strong colt. Lot 154, Midnight Cowboy, a colt by Captain of All out of a National Emblem mare, Lalooms. He has a good deep girth with plenty of substance. Lot 155, Flying Vixen. She's by Kawari out of Little Grey Wolf. She's a late foal with plenty of scope and a lovely mover. A smart-looking draft from Rita Squirrel, not to be left off your shortlists.
Normandy Stud has been a strong supporter of the ready-to-run sales since inception, a family that has been in the breeding business for over 50 years and knows what it takes to breed winners.
Normandy Stud have 8 on the ready-to-run sale at the end of the month and 4 as agent, and it's lovely to have Oscar Folks with me to take us through the draft. Oscar, very exciting week ahead because we're going to see your horses at the Gallops on Friday. But what we've seen this morning, I like the look of them as a draft on the whole.
Yeah, look, I mean, we always select carefully for the sale. As we said before, you can't spend the money on preparation of average horses, so we bring horses here that we do think are worth spending the money on, and the results have shown on the racecourse.
Yeah, from what I've seen this morning, some very, very nice looking individuals indeed.
Yeah, I think there's some with star quality.
Well, if you've got the time, let's go through the catalogue.
Cool.
I'm going to go through them as they appear in the catalogue. So we've got lot 36, and she's a filly. She's called Miss Gibson. She's by Give Me the Green Light, and she looks to be a nice filly.
She's very, very, very nice, and she's the first foal from a family where they all run. Her granddam is 100% winners from foals, and someone described it to me the other day as our tennis family. So as a rank of, that's kind of obvious. Miss Gibson, that's named after Althea Gibson, who was the first black woman to win Wimbledon and to win majors, and she then went on to a pro golf career. So, she's really nice. I think she lives up to her name.
Yeah, very nicely named. Lot 45, a nice colt by Karari out of Ekaterina.
That colt truly has star quality. And it's from the Mother Russia Bravura Winter Solstice family. And I think he's pretty special.
I like the look of him this morning. He's nice and compact, isn't he?
Yes, and very, very high quality, and he motors.
Lot 66 is a filly. She's called Piece of My Heart, and she's by Coup de Gras.
Yes, so Piece of My Heart is a Janis Joplin song, and the dam is Janis. And she's very, very, very pacey. The Coup de Gras are looking like they need time, and they're having a pile of winners now, especially as they go around the turn. This is one I think would win up the straight, and she looks like she could win early.
Lot 67 is a colt, Greek Myth by Jackson. Jackson's doing well on the tracks now out of Lady of the Fleece.
Yeah, so plenty of Jacksons winning. I think one can reliably expect them to win at least something. And you had 2 restricted race winners last season. And those are still, they ran against good company, so I would qualify those as stakes winners. And the mare Lady of the Fleece, everything out of her is run. Unfortunately, we had to retire one filly because she had some problems with her knees, but they all have talent.
Yeah, and the Jacksons are some good lookers as well.
Yeah.
Lot 1, early in the sale, you've got a filly by Coup de Gras out of Nordic Wind.
So Nordic Wind is a full sister to the dam of Rare Karari, and again, it's one of our families where everything runs, they're all winners, and she's a very speedy looking filly.
Lot 13 is a colt, Give Me Royalty by Give Me the Green Light out of Royal Jubilee.
Yeah, Give Me the Green Light, not a lot more one can say about him. The record is, the proof is in the pudding. And I think it's a really well-made colt. The mare's bred a winner, and hopefully breed another winner soon in Wife of Windsor. And it's a family that gets a trip as well. So I like the colt a lot.
Lot 20, very exciting. A filly is called Homely Girl, and it was interesting because you were playing the song that she was named after this morning as she was walking out. She's by Kiwari out of Sherry.
Yes, she's so athletic. She moves so easily, and we actually bought her at the Mystico sale because of how well she walked. And of course, because she's been on the Mystico sale, she qualifies for the BSA 60,000 Rand Juvenile Added Stakes, and she qualifies for the Mystico race. Now, bearing in mind that the Mystico race is for 2-year-olds, it's in February. What more do you want other than a Karari filly? I think the chance of getting into the race are pretty high for her.
Yeah, lots of incentive to buy that one. Lot 27, Lord Admiral. He's by Admiral Kitten out of The Right Answer.
So Admiral Kitten, Grade 1 winner by Kitten's Joy. You must have a proper chance of making it as a stallion. And I like the look of this colt. And his dam is a half-sister to a good stakes winner. So, yeah, I think he's got a chance.
And, of course, we've got the great Kamiko ran in England as well.
Yes. And, of course, Lord Admiral, lovely name too, I think. He qualifies for the Mystico race, and he qualifies for BSA Added Stakes. So, in an environment of reduced prize money, I think it's so important to have these other things going for you when you buy your horse.
Absolutely, a huge added incentive to buy him. Now, you've got 4 going through as agent. Lot 40 is a colt by Twice Over out of Camina.
Yeah, it's a very athletic, classically built colt. I can't imagine he'd do much as a 2-year-old, but I'd see him going 2,000 metres plus on his coconut, no problems at all.
Lot 8 is a Kawari colt out of Pimpalina.
He's really, really high quality. Love the look of him. It's a really nice type of Karari colt.
Then lot 18, the filly by Vercingetorix out of Secret Plan. I'm liking the look of some of these Vercingetorix on the track.
He is properly making it, and we didn't have shares from the beginning, but I've always liked him, and I think when he had his first winner, it was December or November of the 2-year-old season, we immediately sent an email to Main Chance saying, please, we'd like to book 10 services for next season. And even though we were in early, they were fair to the whole industry, so we got a much smaller number than that. But I'd rate Vercingetorix highly.
Lot 25, a filly, by Zoffany out of Sweet Trip.
I mean, it's a proper international pedigree, and what an opportunity.
Yeah, well, you've got a lovely draft, as I said, looking at them this morning, and then you're galloping on Friday, and it's always good to see them gallop, isn't it? And it's great to know as a buyer you've got something to be getting on with.
Very much so. And also the way we do our preparation, we back them on the farm in a familiar environment, because we want the horses to enter training and enter racing with their brains and minds intact and no psychological issues or whatever, and also then to progress them through that into the speed work which people can use to base their buying decisions, and so that you know that you've got a chance of buying a good racehorse. And there are fewer ready-to-run horses this year than before, and I just think it's a massive opportunity. You can watch them gallop on the track, see how they move, and it's not just guessing. You're not watching them walk and guessing how they're going to gallop.
Yeah, you've got something sound and ready to go forward. And it's been a successful sale for you over the years as well.
Very much so. And we have focused on it. We've had some amazing horses come through it, the likes of Sergeant Hardy and Bishop's Bounty and Wonderwall. I mean, Barrack Street is still winning races in Mauritius years after ready to run racing in South Africa and then going to Mauritius. I think it's a testament to the preparation that they stay in racing, sound and happy as long as they do.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. And although the sale is online sales seem to be the way to go, and they're proving successful so far.
Look, there's so much of things that happen online, and so I'm pleased this isn't a Zoom call. We can do this in person. But yes, and it opens it up to so many people. I mean, we had horses on the Cloverflare Farm sale, which was online, and we sold horses to people that would never ever have bought a horse off that sale.
Yeah, it does. It does get a lot more people involved, and of course people can see the pictures on the website. They're going to still get to see the horses gallop, so there's plenty of opportunity to see what you're buying in hand.
Yes, and one other thing that we're doing is all our horses will be vetted and scoped in advance of the sale, and we're making that publicly available, so that you're not buying a horse and guessing, is it going to pass or fail? You know in advance it's passed.
Well, it's a super deal, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can't go wrong. Well, best of luck, Oscar. Wish you all the best at the sales, and I look forward to seeing them gallop on Friday.
Thanks, Vee.
As I said, Normandy Stud have got a fantastic draft going to the sale, or going online for the sale on the 29th of November, and we look forward to seeing them galloping this coming Friday out at Durbanville.
Well, that's a wrap for tonight's show, but the Breeding to Win team look forward to seeing you at Durbanville at 9 a.m. tomorrow for the gallops, and of course again on Friday. Until next time, from the team, good night.